Hey, what's up, traders? Monday, June 5th, 8:54 a.m., and these are your morning ideas. All right, guys, first thing, always check the news on the week. We've got ISI manufacturing PMI this morning. We go to the week. It looks like we got some unemployment claims on Thursday, but pretty light week for news after the non-farm payrolls last week on Friday. And let's go into what that looked like. You can see we finally broken out of this area here where we've been in for a year and a half. I keep saying a year and a half. It's not quite a year and a half. I mean, we were in here in April last year. We came into this area and we've been here all the way, and now we are in June. So, 14 months or whatever. But we finally pushed through, and I have these black little arrows here signifying where the stops are likely to be. I do think that you could get some kind of a stop run here with all of these buy stops getting hit. You can see in the 15-minute when we look at it, the more granular picture here, that we just have 2 days of basically straight up. And then we're just consolidating overnight. So this usually means that we're not done yet. You can see that the volume point of controls at the highs. That likely means that the buying hasn't shut off yet. The sellers aren't strong enough, and we're likely to, push higher. We are, 10 points away from 4,300, which is a kind of a landmark number for the market. Any of those big numbers, 4,200, 4,300, where there's a lot of strikes. And now that options is the sometimes is the tail wagging the dog. You'll see a lot of movement around those big strike prices. So that's what this is shaping up to be, guys. I'm still looking at 4250 as we talked about last week. 4250 is some kind of a pullback area because we traded so much, so much in this area here that very unlikely for the market to just run away forever and not come back and test. So what's more likely to happen? Talked a lot about the movements in the market. Is the market to push, run those stops, push, get everybody chasing it, then pull back, and there's your test, right? And then continue if we're gonna seek higher prices. Then we go up here and then we find new balance somewhere else, not in this area. We find new balance at higher prices, but hard for me to believe that this thing will go hundreds and hundreds of points without coming back. So I get hesitant to, chase this market into 4320, 4300, 4320, 40, feeling like that FOMO that I'm going to miss out or something. I try to, stay away from that because I've done that, right? And I know that in indices, they usually will come back to you and give you a chance to get in. They might only give you one chance, but they'll usually come back to you as opposed to, and again, we talked about this last week, is, chasing these markets higher is not, usually a winning success, a winning formula in the markets. When you trade an S&P, NASDAQ, these, in the longer that the market has been here, the more likely we are to come back and test it before we move on. Okay. So that's it for pretty light week to this week in the news. Like I said, we're going up into these areas up here where we were. God, we haven't been up here for 14 months. This is what that area looked like. The most traded volume when we were up here at 44. Adjusted for the new contract at 44.20. So that's like a longer term target. It's 130 points from where we are currently, and we could absolutely get there. I mean, we could absolutely get there today because when these stops start getting triggered, the market will push and push and push as those buy stops plus the fresh buying starts to occur. Okay, guys, that's it for me. We'll be announcing some new promotions coming up here. Really looking forward to that. Some fresh, fun things to do. And other than that, guys, I hope you have a great one. Let me know if you guys have any questions.